Brothers and sisters, welcome back to my channel. Today we have YCS Las Vegas. I know what you guys are thinking about. Konami did not stream YCS Vegas, so how are you able to stream it? Why? Because I do care about this game. I do care a lot about this game. So I hired my moderator Nezu in order to recreate the replays of YCS Las Vegas in order to deliver this masterpiece to you. And to be honest, because people were thinking that I was not able to roast their ass because there were no streaming, but you know what? I'm gonna be on your ass no matter what for the misplay that you commit during the YCS. You cannot escape, my brother. I'm gonna roast your ass no matter what! Anyways, it's time to start. So we have Mr. Futch opening with Metaltronus, Nibiru, Impermanence, Bonfire and Sword. And then we have Mr. Santoli opening X, Eclipse, Talent, Cross and Sword. So, let's check this out. Boom, baby. So, Bonfire is gonna add a copy of Ice. And then we're gonna normal summon Ice, Ice Special X, add Node. Okay, so if you guys are following, right, you go Ice Special X only when you are playing the variant of Finsmith. So Finsmith is a very specific variant of this deck because they will turn both the monsters into Moon if they are not playing Excitonite or Excitonite in order to go for a Finsmith line. Now the Finsmith line is gonna involve Requiem in order to special summon Lacrima. Lacrima is gonna send Engraver, and then we can equip the Requiem. So he decides to go for Excitonite in order to make the Requiem. Requiem resolves, summon Lacrima. Lacrima is gonna dump Engraver, and then we're gonna keep the Requiem. Now this sequencing that Charlie Futch is doing is totally incorrect. Usually you wanna use Engraver in the graveyard to summon itself, and then you wanna turn the Lacrima into Princess, because if there is a Bestial coming out, at least you have still a level 4 on the board as Lacrima in order to go for Duo Drive using Lacrima. Now he might get punished from a Bestial. Maybe he has some intels about what Santoli is playing and that's why he's not doing it. Again, it's free, you probably do it anyways. Doesn't matter even if you know what he's doing. What he's on. Anyways, Engraver summon back, we go for a Caesar and then we special summon Sword Rizel. This is a very standard line. We go Sword Rizel, we're gonna add X, and then we're gonna dump Twins of the Eclipse. He decides to go for Excitonite. Now, here is the thing, right? If you decide to dump any name except for Twins of the Eclipse, that means that you are gonna leave the Duo Drive on the board. And at that point, you might as well just send Aggregator. Anyways, we go for Duo Drive. Duo Drive is gonna attach from the graveyard. It's gonna detach in order to add a copy of Cross and then a copy of Ice Rizel. And then we're gonna activate Cross. We're gonna special summon Node, but what do you actually sack from your end at this point? I don't think there is any good card to sack from your end at this point, so might as well maybe shuffle back before, draw one card, and then you decide if you wanna sack. Never mind, no, we just send a Duo Drive because we don't give a fuck about sequencing, we don't give a fuck about, the gameplay, we don't give a fuck about anything. We don't give a fuck.
We don't care.
Let me tell you,
We don't care.
Jerry.
We don't give a fuck, so we don't send the Twins of the Eclipse, we send just an Excitonite, we don't leave the Duo Drive on the board, we decide, we just don't give a fuck. We just don't give a fuck. Charlie Futch doesn't give a fuck. Doesn't give a fudge. Anyways, doesn't give a fudge, special summon Detonator. Detonator is gonna touch back the Excitonite, holy! -3. Anyways, activate Field Spell in order to shuffle back the Ice, in order to shuffle back the X, we draw into another copy of Bonfire, and then we're gonna set Metaltronus Impermanence, and we pray to God that our opponent has not enough in order to break our board, but you are playing against Santoli. Now, Santoli, for people that don't know, is the blessed Yu-Gi-Oh player. He might be called the Blessing, to be honest. My brother has a contract with the devil in order to open Broken. I'm gonna real with you. This motherfucker was playing for some reason during one of the YCS 9 Solemn in his deck and he won 11 dice roll in a row and everyone was on his deck. Anyways, we draw. activate Pot of Desire. Now, this Pot of Desire has basically two reasons. We are checking an Ash Blossom because we have a Book of Eclipse in order to set our opponent board. We are basically saying to Charlie Futch, it's time to use Ash Blossom. If you don't have Ash Blossom and you are letting this Desire go, you might be, you know... But if it resolves, I can guarantee you that he doesn't have Ash Blossom at this point, and this is basically a check, so we can use Book of Eclipse later. Anyways, Desires is gonna resolve because Charlie Futch does not have Ash Blossom. We draw Ash, and we draw Desire. So basically, we draw the only card that can save us from Metal Thrones. So basically, what we have to play around in this position, we have to, like, we can Book of Eclipse safely this entire board. Imagine if we added the Twins of Eclipse under Detonator and Chain Detonator to Book of Eclipse. Boom! Your brain is expanding right now. There are a lot of black holes that come out of your brain, right? Like, you know, the scientific stuff in which you go on the outer space and you see stars, planets and shit like that when your brain is expanding because you might have found the perfect line. Well, no, Charlie Futch did not find the perfect line. So there is no brain expanding, there is the brain restricting itself. Like, basically every cell in his brain is eating itself. Like, anyway, so at this point, what we can do Book of Eclipse because our Desire resolved. We can set his entire board. We have an Ash for his Metal Tronus. We have a Cross for his Nibiru, and the only card that, other than Impermanence, that might set up an interruption is basically Lacrima that's gonna summon the Requiem that summons back Lacrima in order to send Paradise, but that's easily beatable with just one Rizal name. So basically, theoretically speaking, even if Santoli at this point does not know this position, is winning this position. Anyways, activate Book of Eclipse. Book of Eclipse is gonna set both the monster. We're gonna special summon Ext. Ext is gonna send a Duo Drive because there is a very specific reason why you send a Rizal name using Ext, and you do it because you're gonna have an extra material under Duo Drive if it resolves, so you can play around Nibiru with the Cross. Anyways, activate Metal Tronus on Ext, which is gonna be met with an Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom is gonna negate the Metal Tronus. We are gonna add a node which is gonna telegraph the fact that we have a sword in our hand, and then we're gonna special summon sword in order to add eyes. This shit is so simple, it's gonna be crazy. Anyways, he goes for Lacrima in order to summon Requiem, and then he's gonna use Requiem in order to summon Lacrima. Lacrima effect is gonna send Paradise. Then we're gonna use Talent in order to take, and this is when the game, in my opinion, it's over. Now, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna take the Detonator, he's gonna flip the Detonator, he's gonna activate Rizal Cross, and he basically lost this position no matter what because we have a Dweller coming out next. Anyways, we're gonna flip the Detonator, we're gonna activate Rizal Cross, and this is, in my opinion, genius. This is the genius of Santoli. He's using his opponent card in order to establish not only a negation, not only a pop, but he's also playing around his impermanence. He might be the GOAT. Anyways, he decides to go for Duo Drive. That's kinda interesting. That is very interesting, actually, going for Duo Drive here without actually not going for a Dweller. I think I would have made a Dweller in this position. I think a Dweller is very, very safe in this position because you have the Detonator that's protecting the Dweller. The Dweller is gonna check the Paradise, and then you have Cross for its potential Nibiru. Anyways, we decide to go for Duo Drive. Duo Drive effect gets met by an Impermanence, and he decides to chain Detonator to pop his Duo Drive, so Duo Drive can detach from Detonator. This is kinda weird. Or decides to pop his monster. I guess that's fair. Anyways, normal summon Ice, which gets met by a Paradise. Oh my god. Chain Detonator to pop the Lacrima. Send the Desirae, and I think we played into Nib. Cross negate. I mean, you do it now. It's safe to do it now. He has only one XYZ, like, he has 2 XYZ in the graveyard, but it's fine. Yeah, you do it now, I think. Summon Twins of the Eclipse. He decides to let him summon a Twins of the Eclipse. I do not understand. I do not understand. I do not understand. Why are we not dropping this Nib? Why are we not dropping his Nib? He's gonna summon for sure Twins of the Eclipse in this position. For sure. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Why are we playing a lottery ticket when it's not needed? Anyways, Nibiru resolves. We're giving him a Twins of the Eclipse for no reason. Activate Twins of the Eclipse, summon back Duo Drive, activate Cross, we draw an extra card, and now we have Node. Node effect is gonna pitch the Desire, and then we summon a Detonator that's gonna touch Twins of the Eclipse. And then we attack Nibiru. And then we attack with the Duo Drive. And for some reason, Charlie Futch has another turn. We had literally game on the spot if we make a Dweller instead of a Duo Drive. And then later on we can make a Duo Drive. And then later on we can make a Detonator. And then later on we can attack for game. There was a guaranteed victory. But he decided to play the grind. He decides to get checkmated by this Paradise. He had to make a Dweller anyways. Because the Dweller was gonna check the Engraver in the graveyard. Because now he has an Engraver push. He is gonna bait one Detonator pop with Cross. I do not understand. Anyways, we go for Engraver. Detonator pop the Cross. Why are we not starting with Cross? Only God knows. Anyway, special summon back Engraver. Turn it into Requiem. Activate Requiem. Requiem summon Engraver. Activate Requiem effect in order to attach to Engraver. Engraver is popped. Activate Bonfire in order to add special summon Next. Send the aggregator. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Special summon Sword. Sword effect is gonna add the Ice. Turn those two into Twins. We have a Detonator in the graveyard. Normal summon Ice, special summon Next, make his own Detonator. What are we waiting for? Enter in battle phase. Crush the Twins. Activate Twins. Summon back illegal Exciton Knight. That's an illegal Exciton Knight. This Exciton Knight was never summoned because he shuffled it back with Engraver and then he sent it off X. I am pretty sure that this Exciton Knight is illegal.
Wait, that's illegal. No, it isn't. I don't want it to be illegal.
Anyways, summon back an illegal Exciton Knight. Pop the Duo Drive pass. Huh. Am I tripping? Or are they tripping? What's happening right now? I don't know what's happening right now. Kinda weird. Must have got missed. They missed a lot of things. They actually missed a lot of things. It's actually crazy. Everything got missed here. I can guarantee you that everything got missed here. It's actually kinda crazy in my opinion. Anyways. Santoli again entering battle phase with the token with 8000 attack. It's literally game on board. There is nothing he can do to prevent it. So, I don't know. This game was disgustingly bad. And you can't even talk about the pressure of being on stream because there were no stream. This game was disgustingly bad. Let's go next. We set Solemn Strike, cross out. Futch Charlie decides to go first. Pause side, game 2. So, game 2, Charlie starts. Charlie starts and it's set strike, set cross out, pass. And set, I guess Metal Tronus, my bad. So, Charlie decides to go first, set cross out, strike and Metal Tronus and passes. And Santoli opened the Lightning Storm. He has double Lightning Storm. He also braked, but a Lightning Storm for 3 sounds crazy. Anyways, Lightning Storm for 3. Charlie decides to call a name. He decides to call X. Unfortunately for him, there is nothing. Anyways, Charlie top decks Ice. Normal summon Ice. Gets met by a Fuwalos. Gets met by second Fuwalos. Go for X. Draws 2 cards. X effect is gonna add Sword. And then he's gonna go for Moon now. Now he's gonna go for Moon. That's kinda weird under double Fuwa. He's trying to kill. He's literally trying to kill right now. Draws 2 more cards. Draws 2 more cards because he goes for Requiem. Oh my god, Charlie. Gets met by an Ash Blossom. Special Summon Sword. Gets met by an Impermanence. Attack with the Sword. He didn't even go for X. Like, he didn't even go for Excheaton Knight. If he was going for Excheaton Knight, Node would be live. Yo, Charlie! No, Charlie's playing crazy this game. Like, he did the only incorrect move that you could ever do in this position if you are trying to OTK. Make your node dead by not going to Excheaton Knight. Anyways. Futch attacked directly with sword, but then he conceded. I mean, I would concede too, to be honest. Steven Santoli took the 2-0 victory this match, but Futch teammate Kamal Crooks had secured the 2-1 victory in his match. Okay, so Steven Santoli, even though won 2-0 against Charlie, which played horribly, which actually played horribly, he got carried. He got carried by Kamal, because Kamal is the GOAT. We all know that Kamal is the GOAT. Sometimes you just get carried. It's okay, Charlie. Next time, bro. Next. Okay, top 8 feature match. Vladis Baranovskis against Aydin Arnett. Okay, welcome to top 8. Vladis Baranovskis against Aydin Arnett. So, Vlad is gonna start. Normal summon Beryl. Beryl effect is gonna set Lordly Load. Then Aydin is gonna use Fualos. Activate Lordly Load effect, which is gonna be met with an Ash Blossom. And then we're gonna use Beryl effect. It's gonna tribute itself and send a normal monster from the deck to the graveyard. It's gonna send Blue Eyes, and then we're gonna go for a solid Prosperity. The Prosperidad, my brother. Just Prosperity for 3, which is gonna add another Wishes. We are gonna activate Wishes. We're gonna pitch the other one. We're gonna add White Dragons, like Majesty of the White Dragons and Maiden of White. Then we're gonna use Maiden of White in order to activate True Light. We're gonna use Lordly Load in order to special summon Blue Eyes, which is also gonna special summon the Maiden of White. Okay, so Lordly Load is gonna declare a normal monster name. He's gonna special summon it from the deck or graveyard in defense position, but it cannot activate the effect of special summoned monster on the field this turn, which is basically for the rest of the turn. I know it sounds like it cannot use monster effect period if you activate this card. It's just worded very poorly. Once it resolves, you cannot use a special summon and monster effect on the field. Anyways. Set and pass in order to not let the opponent draw with Fualos. We're gonna start. Aydin is gonna start with Ext by sending twins of the Eclipse Twins, which is gonna be met by an effect Veiler from Blood. Normal summon X, which is gonna be met by Majesty. And then, basically, in this position, Aydin has literally no place. He's gonna attack Maiden, but Maiden has a very nice effect. If you target it for an attack, Maiden can special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a level 1 Light Tanner from your graveyard. Check this out. He has an effect Veiler. So, by attacking Maiden, you do basically nothing in this position anyways. Why are we not special summoning Veiler from the graveyard? Am I tripping? Hold up a second. This card says, when a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, quick effect, you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon on 1 level 1 Light Thunder from your graveyard. So 1 level 1 Light Thunder in your graveyard is effect Veil. Anyways, Blood didn't do it. During the end phase, I guess we're gonna use True Light in order to set a Roar. We're gonna draw Fortune, we're gonna draw a talent. Pramite Beryl is gonna add itself back to the end. Normal summon Beryl, which is gonna be met by an infinite impermanence. We're gonna use wishes, banish itself in order to equip a fusion monster to the blue eyes. We're gonna send the equip the blue eyes to the graveyard in order to summon blue eyes Tyrant Dragon. Tyrant Dragon has a very nice effect because it will be able to set Majesty of the White Dragons on the field. He's gonna attack and then use the Tyrant effect in order to set the Majesty back because he can set any trap from the graveyard. He's gonna attack directly with Pramae. I feel like this turn was weird. And then we're gonna special summon Blue Eyes with True Light. We're gonna use Maiden when the Blue Eyes is special summoned in order to summon itself. And then we're gonna attack directly with the Blue Eyes. And then we're gonna Synchro 9 into Blue Spirit Dragon in main phase 2. I'm gonna make Seal most likely, and then we're gonna pass. Activate Rizal Cross. Brother, you have cross out, don't waste time. Anyways. Aydin decides to go first. He goes 7 Tachyon, reveal the Masquerade in order to add X to his hand, and then he has to put a card back, which is a second copy of 7 Tachyon. So now we have an X in hand as a good starter. We special summon X in order to send a Duo Drive. X effect is gonna activate in order to add a node. We're gonna special summon Sword in order to add Ice, very standard. We're gonna make a Duo, it attach from the graveyard the second copy of Duo, use Duo Drive in order to search for plugin and Rizal Cross. We're gonna activate Rizal Cross in order to protect ourselves from any possible Nibiru later on. We're gonna normal summon Ice, special summon X, and then we're gonna use both in order to summon the Twins of the Eclipse. Finally someone who knows the line. I would actually say that this is probably the first person that I see that he knows the line. There is only one issue with that. There is only one issue with that. Because even though if he knows the line, there is a big issue. There is actually an insane issue with this entire line of play. There is a fucking Duo Drive. There is a fucking disgusting Duo Drive under his Duo Drive, which means that he has no double XYZ. The fuck is going on during these YCS? Yo, did everyone forget how to play? Like, there is no stream, everyone forgets how to play. Who fucking cares about how to play? Because there is no stream. I'm here. I'm streaming this shit. I'm gonna roast your ass so bad, it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna remember me for decades. I'm gonna be in your dream, I'm gonna be your nightmare. There is a fucking Duo Drive attached to your Duo Drive. And now you cannot use Twins of the Eclipse. Fucking top 8. Okay. Send Eclipse. Summon back Sword. Make Detonator. Attach Twins. Activate Cross. Put back 2. Draw 1. Set Impermanent, set Cross out, set probably Plugin. We don't set Plugin because we want to have it back for follow-up. Bloody Storm. Lightning Storm. Chain Cross out. Call Talent. Holy shit. Yo, my man Aiden so rid at this motherfucker. No cap. That sounds crazy. Anyways, call Talent. Pop everything. Activate Ultimate Slayer. Send Aggregator. Aggregator is gonna negate the Duo Drive, I guess, just for the boost. Activate Maiden. Put True Light in the Spell and Trap Zone. Activate Duo Light. Set Wishes. Activate Wishes. Pitch the Duster. He's gonna add the Sage. Add the Majesty. He's gonna get Droll and Luckbird, and now we look stupid actually, because this shit is actually crazy now. Holy. Yo, this is crazy. We have literally nothing. We have actually literally nothing. In order to play around the Droll, we should have added the spell. Holy. Droll. Normal summon, make Typhoon. Typhoon effect is gonna spin attack. But we know that he has plugin. You know his last card because he added it to the previous turn, and we top deck Rizal. X. And suddenly a very winnable game. A very winnable game turns into a lose con. Activate plugin, summon sword, add ice, normal summon ice, ice summon X, add sword. Why the fuck are we doing this entire rotation? This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is actually disgusting. This is so bad, it's crazy how bad this is. This is so bad, it's crazy how bad this is. Why are we not summoning X before? Why are we not trying to play with X before and then we have plugin for node? Why are we not trying to play with plugin on node? Why are we not holding the plugin? Why are we not holding the plugin? Anyways. Use the 2, summon detonator. Detonator can't even activate because there is a typhoon on the board. That's what happens when you click on the button off on your brain. That's what happens when there is a button on your brain and you click on off. It's actually crazy. Anyways, activate True Light. We're gonna set Roar. Attacks Typhoon. Out Typhoon. Stand Eclipse with X. Activate Twins of the Eclipse, summon back Duo Eclipse, attach the other twins, and then we're gonna use those two in order to summon another detonator, and we're gonna attach another twins. Prosperity. Detonator pop the back, that was a good hit. He should have started with, I think, Roar, right? Because he knows, you actually know that he has. That was Roar actually. That was actually Roar. Why are we starting with the Prosperity? Why are we starting with the Prosperity? It's 100% Roar here. It's 100% Roar. 100%. 100% Roar here. You have to, because you special summon, right? And if he pops the True Light, it's fine with you. It's actually good for you because then Shelling 1 True Light, Shelling 2 Majesty, and then he has to protect again and you bait another pop. But it's whatever. Anyways, we add Beryl. Prosperity puts 5 back. Activate Talent to take. Detonator is gonna pop. We take the other detonator, obviously. And now it's True Light Shelling 1. Protect the detonator. Shelling 2 detonator. Hold up. Shelling 3 detonator. Pop. Oh my god, he has literally nothing now. Actually, no, he has still the Twins of the Eclipse. I lied. Twins of the Eclipse, attach. We have 2 detonator pops. It's probably fine in this position. Set Lordly Load, activate Lordly Load, pop Lordly Load. Go into Spirit of the Blue Eyes. We add Mausoleum, activate Mausoleum, pop Mausoleum, set Talent, and we get absolutely destroyed because he might be the GOAT because he gets a sword, a special summon sword, gets a rotation. We have 3 monsters on the board, plus double detonator, and it's game on board. Now Vlad is gonna obviously decide to go first. Let's check the end. Okay, so activate Mulcharmi Purulia. That might be okay, actually. This is super okay for Vlad. He doesn't even have to special summon from the end. A normal summon or special summon from the end. This is a godly start. Anyways, activate Lordly Load. Lordly Load is gonna get Drill Beam. We're gonna activate Maiden of White in order to put the True Light on the board. We're gonna activate Roar, which is gonna be met by a Fualos. And Fualos is very disgusting, he's broken in this situation. Anyway, special summon Blue Eyes. We're gonna trigger the Maiden in the graveyard in order to special summon herself. We're gonna use Prosperity. Prosperity win it with something nice, and with Dominus Purge. That was something nice. That was very, very nice. That might be insane actually. That might be the go. That might be super broken. Now anyways, we're gonna go True Light in order to set the Majesty White Dragoons. We're gonna keep the Dominus Purge in hand. I mean, in my opinion, if he has Lightning Storm of Feather Duster, you are dead on the spot. Might as well just set the Purge, to be honest. But anyways, Lightning Storm. No, actually, no, there is a Drill Beam, right? Like, he can negate it. No, so why don't you set the Purge? If you have Drill Beam to negate the Lightning Storm, why are we not setting the Purge? My bad, I forgot the effect of Drill Beam for a sec. I think we have to set the Purge here. Why do we want to lock ourselves? Why do we want to cut ourselves from a possible Typhoon later on? Now Typhoon is Tylooz. I mean, it was already Tylooz, to be honest, but if you think about it, why don't we want to set to cut ourselves from a possible Typhoon? Anyways, Lightning Storm gets negated, Bonfire Purge, Special Summon X Chilling 1. Aggregator chailing 2 on the True Light effect. It's gonna set wishes. Add sword, special summon sword. Sword is gonna add ice, and then we get met by a Majesty of the White. Okay, pop, normal summon ice. Use the 2 in order to make duo drive. Duo drive, attach, detach, add cross, add plugin. And then we activate cross, summon back, summon detonator. We are not even trying to clear it, this position. This is kinda crazy, to be honest, if you think about it. If you think about it, this is kinda crazy. Anyways, attack. Wait, we actually leaving everything on board? We might be in trouble. We might be in big trouble here. Anyways, first action, activate True Light. True Light is gonna special summon the blue eyes. 300 damage with a touch to protect, and then we summon Tylooz, and we activate illegally Tylooz effect. And this is the moment in which we take a smoke break. To be honest.
Later.
Anyways. I'm doing well. I'm doing amazing. We summoned we summon legally Typhoon. But we illegally. Vlad illegally uses the effect of Typhoon, even known as Tylooz in this position. Anyways, Tylooz spins. Cross negate, plugin, summon back the sword. Sword is gonna add ice, and now it's back to Aiden. Duo drive effect gets met by an Ash Blossom, and this is a very losing game state. This is a very, very losing game state. Normal summon ice, special summon sword. Make Light Dragon Ignister, activate True Light in order to special summon blue eyes, which is gonna trigger the Maiden, and now Ignister is gonna pop the Tylooz. Tylooz gets sent to the graveyard. It's popped and sent to the graveyard, entering battle phase. 31 detonator on the face. Attack with Ice Raziel. Attack directly with Ignister. Attack directly with the Duo Drive. And with this victory, Team Princess Target secures the win and moves on to the top 4 at Team YCS, Las Vegas. Very interesting game, to be honest. Let's go next. Okay. Let's set up the game state. Activate Underground. Banish Dormouse. Let's check this end. This end is very interesting, okay? Because from my intel, he's playing also the Finsmith cards. Now, we see Aiden opening Infinite Impermanence, Ext, Fualos, Crossout, and 7th Achion Ascension. Okay, whatever. 7th Ascension. I don't know how to pronounce it. Deal with it. I don't give a shit. Anyways, we have an Underground, an Nibiru, a Boldrake, a Nash Blossom, and a Paradise. So the line should be Special Summon Dormouse. The Dormouse is gonna be met with an Infinite Impermanence on the spot when he tries to activate the effect. If you want, you can set a Paradise, but the Paradise doesn't really make any sense, because even if it was TB11, he's actually supposed to use Impermanence on the summon of Dormouse, not even on the effect, because you cannot summon back Dormouse. He's actually supposed to use Impermanence on the summon of Dormouse, and not on the effect, to dodge a possible TB11. It's not gonna happen. I can guarantee you no one knows this. No one knows this, I promise you. No one does it. No one does. I can bet money on it. I can actually bet money on it that no one is gonna use the Impermanence on the summon of the banished already Dormouse. I can guarantee you that, even though it's totally correct. Anyways, let's assume that he's gonna use Dormouse. Dormouse is gonna get Impermanence, but here is the catch, right? Because how do we push after? There are only 2 ways to do it. You can normal summon Ash, make Moon, Requiem is gonna summon Lacrima, send Engraver, summon back Engraver, make a solid IP. Or we can link one into Decoder, and then we banish the Dormouse with the Boldrake, which kinda hurts our grind. Could be normal summon Ash, could be special summon Boldrek. It will depend of what Daniel knows about the opponent deck or what he's trying to play around, to be honest. I think that keeping the Ash Blossom in hand is more solid in my opinion. But Boldrek also assures follow-up, so it actually depends on what Daniel wants to do. I don't think any of those is incorrect in my opinion. I think both of them, like which one you decide to keep in hand, will depend on what you are trying to play around or what you are trying to do, or on how you are gonna recover the game set with a possible Boldrek later on, and also because Boldrek will give you an extra body from Dormouse in order to make your IP more reliable. So which in my opinion it makes also sense to keep the Boldrek, as it makes sense to keep the Ash. The line is Dormouse special summon getting permanents, and then he has to decide to go for the Decoder, Boldrek, or just normal summon Ash. Remember that you guys are locked into links because Dormouse effect was activated in the banished zone, and once they come back you are locked into links. We're gonna special summon Dormouse, pay 300, activate Dormouse, which gets met by an infinite impermanence, and now he has to decide, oh, drop the Fuwalos, which gets met by an Ash Blossom, and now we have only one line, which is the Decoder into Boldrek. Make Decoder, activate Boldrek, link the two away, make Moon, Moon into Requiem, Requiem effect, and then we go Lacrima, Lacrima send Engraver. We're gonna activate Engraver, put back the Moon, link the two into fucking sequence, I need to chill. As I told you previously, we are locked into links. And sequence can only summon fusion monsters. And I don't have a cigarette next to me. Now the thing is that I understand what Daniel is coming from, right? He wants to make it, like he wants to make Desiree in order to make his Paradise live. But that doesn't work. That does not work. My brother is gonna pass with a sequence pass. He's locked into links. And I actually paid Nezu for those replays. This will be the last time you're gonna have a recap from the Britain feature. That's a promise. I guarantee you that. It's not gonna happen again. So enjoy this one as much as you can. Anyways, top 8, summon sequence when it's locked into link, activate sequence. My brother Aiden is gonna be, oh no, you're locked into links, my brother Daniel. Oh my bad, I forgot. Let me try to put back my card. No, you commit into sequence, my brother. Oh. Anyways, Aiden draws. Send duo of X, summon X, add sword. Sword effect. Sword effect is gonna add ice. Use the two, make Dweller. And Daniel here, he can't even go for Paradise because he has Paradise in hand. And Aiden is trying to play around the possible Paradise by making Dweller. Chain Lacrima, special summon Requiem. Normal summon Ice, summon Node. Node pitch the 7th Ascension. Summon back, make Duo. Duo in order to attach, activate Duo. Chain Requiem. Chain Nib. He only plays one Nibiru. And we play into Nibiru. He only plays one Nibiru. And we play into Nibiru. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Right, because in here to make, well, brother, the first thing that you do, if my monster resolve, why would you not make a duo drive to add the field spell? And then you would say, maybe you still lose to Paradise later. Yes, I guess you still lose to Paradise later plus Nibiru. But he has to use the Paradise too. But he's not using Paradise. You know, maybe he might actually not play Paradise. Because there are a lot of lists that were not playing Paradise in Malice. Finsmith, actually. So you're playing a Paradise that is actually being used in the wrong spot. There is actually, like, the thing is that if he had Paradise, he should have sent Paradise before you make the first XYZ. He should have actually sent Paradise in order to make, like, for the first XYZ. So at that point, if he doesn't do it, I understand that you want to make Dweller in order to punish it. I understand that, which is fine. But the second XYZ, like, you have to play your sequence differently. Even though I still think it's duo drive to add the field spell, because the field spell still checks the Paradise anyways. The field spell still checks the Paradise anyways. And now we have cross out and Nibiru, and now we look stupid. And then you're gonna go to your friends complaining about, oh my brother, that sounds crazy, my opponent had everything even though he tried to illegally use the effect of sequence, even though it was linked locked, they still had everything. Everything, my brother, he had Nibiru, and I draw Nibiru and cross out, and I only play one copy of Nibiru. Sounds crazy, right? Sounds crazy, right? I already know what happened post this game. I already know what happened post this game, my brother. I already know. I already know. He had everything. He had everything. I got sacked, my bro. I got sacked. There were nothing I could have done. Anyways. Special summon Nibiru. Put the token in defense. The Requiem resolves in order to summon Lacrima and Engraver. Set cross out pass. Draw for 2. We draw the lure. This game is over. This game is over. Put back the sequence. Special summon Engraver. Keep Requiem to Engraver. Activate Engraver effect. Send the token. Use the 2, make sequence. Come on, bro. 1, shoot 3. Keep the lure in the graveyard. That sounds crazy. Wait, are we playing into Nib? No, right? That should be game on the spot. Okay. Game 1 goes to Daniel. Okay, we draw the full combo. We draw full combo under Lancia, but unfortunately this impermanence might be very annoying. Anyways. Activate X. X is gonna send the Eclipse, like twins. I am very, very, very positive that here you don't send the twins. I am super confident and super positive that you don't send the twins in a 1-card combo. I am pretty sure that you send second duo drive in a 1-card combo. I am pretty sure. If you start text, you actually send duo drive here. Or you send, I think you have double duo drive, right? Because you are playing pure, right? Like, why would you not play that? Right? You send the duo drive 100%. Oh, my mama, you send duo drive. Anyways, actually, on this Ext, I'm actually not against the Ghost Ogre. Because he adds, but then he can also add a node, right? Because if you Ghost Ogre, he might actually add a node. Anyways, not against it, but like, again, maybe it's too hindsight to use the Ghost Ogre. Makes sense. Draw his ass. Talent your hand. Put back the Engraver. Okay, you know that you are cooked when he puts back your Engraver. Special summon Detonator. Detonator is gonna attach. And Arnett learned that both of his teammates won their matches. There was no need to continue. Team Princess target is moving on to the finals. This is gonna be the last time I'm doing this. I promise. This is gonna be there is no gameplay. There is actually no gameplay. There is nothing. Like, so disappointing. Like, if there is no illegal play, there is no gameplay. Next. Garcia starts with a solid Ice Raziel. Special summon Sword. Sword effect is gonna resolve in order to add X. Now, here is the thing, right? Because we see Albanese draw Limper, Mimper, Talent, Eyes. I'm pretty sure, I am very positive, I'll be real with you. If I have double Imperm draw, I'm throwing the Imperm on the first action. And you know why, in my opinion, it's very important to use the Imperm on one of those? Because he might make the Photon. If he makes the Photon, then your all impermanents are dead. I think against the pure variant of the deck, and I think the pure was actually highly represented, and I also think that Albanese knew that the opponent Garcia was on pure. I think you draw the first impermanence on the normal sum. Because if he makes the Photon, your impermanence is dead. I guess you have draw, but your impermanence is dead. And also you have only one push, which is one ice, and if you get an impermanence on your ice, then you actually lose the game. Because in a situation in which you should have played a grind, now you're not playing a grind anymore. Because you are giving your opponent too many names. He can establish monsters on the board. Anyways. And I don't think this is hindsight. I don't think this is hindsight, actually. I actually think this is what I would do, period, in a blind game state. I see ice, I have double imperm draw, I'm imperming it. I'm stopping it. Because if my opponent makes photon, it's over. Anyways, draw or res, use the 2, make a Baguska. Set, and pass. Draws sword, actually. Activate impermanence on the Baguska, that's very solid. Normal summon Ice Ryziel, which is gonna bet by a Solemn Strike. Special summon sword, sword effect is gonna be met by an impermanence, set, and pass. The impermanence on the Baguska stops applying during the end phase, which means the Baguska is applying again, sword goes in defense. Draw for turn, detach a material from the Baguska, send the duo drive special summon next. Garcia knows what's up. Garcia knows what's up. He knows that if you start X, you send a duo drive in those kind of scenarios, because when you go for duo drive, you want to attach the duo drive from the graveyard, so you have an extra material. Did we see this happening before? Probably not. Activate impermanence on the X. Now we finally decide to throw the impermanence on the first name. Anyways, add sword with prosperity, we put back sword, we put back strike, we put back desire, we put back ultimate slayer, we put back X. Special summon sword, the sword effect is gonna add a copy of ice. We XYZ both into duo drive effect is gonna touch the duo drive. Why are we still in this game? Why are we still playing this game? Duo drive effect in order to add is gonna detach. Why everyone is keeping the duo drive under duo drive? I'm gonna post stream. I am gonna kill myself. There is no way that everyone is doing that. There is actually no way that everyone is doing that. I'm actually having a seizure right now. I'm actually having a seizure right now. Why the fuck there is a duo drive under the duo drive? Duo drive resolves in order to add plugin and cross. Activate cross, normal summon Ice Ryziel. Normal summon Ice Ryziel is gonna summon Node from the deck. We're gonna use Node, we're gonna sack the Baguska. We are gonna use all three in order to summon a detonator. Remember that Garcia used prosperity, so it's half damage. That's why it's maximizing the end board. But entering in battle phase would have been probably better. Activate cross. But he cannot because he cannot draw under prosperity. Moved to battle phase. Attack with the duo. Attack with the detonator. 15-50. Draw fortune, draw, and then we go next. Remember that this is top 4. Albanese against Garcia. Albanese goes first. Solid end. We got a nice, an impermanence, an ascension, a cross out, and an impermanence. So it's double impermanence, ascension, cross out, ice. And then we got from the Garcia side, Book of Eclipse X, double bonfire desire. Not bad at all. Activate ascension, add tachyon. Yeah, what's up? Activate tachyon, reveal Ragnar 0, add Big Joe. Big Joe. Mr. Big Joe special summon itself in order to add Drake. Gonna call you on my cell phone. Ta-da-da, gonna special summon myself and call him on my cell phone. Anyways, special summon Drake. We are gonna normal summon Ice. Ice effect is gonna special summon X. That's gonna add a copy of Sword. And then we're gonna use both in order to go into Starlige. And if Nibiru drops the board, what's up? And if Nibiru drops the board, what's up? The big rock. Where is the big rock when you need it? Where is the big rock when you need it? That's a solid opening, maybe too solid. That's why it deserves an Nibiru, because there is a crossout. Or actually, every time you open crossout, you always go for the Starlige. Obviously, I'm trolling. I know that Albanese has the crossout for Nibiru. I just had to make the meme. Why? Literally go check out the deck profile of Albanese and all the combos. That shit is hella hilarious. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to spread hate, but that shit was hilarious as fuck. Anyways, go Starlige. Starlige is gonna protect the Bahamut Shark when it drops on the board. Bahamut Shark into Toad. Special summon Sword. Sword is gonna add X. Every time you open crossout, I think it's always correct to go Starlige. So far, so good. Albanese is playing flawlessly. Anyways, Special Summon Sword, Special Summon X. X is gonna send Twins of the Eclipse, that's good enough. Go Duo Drive is gonna detach from the Star Leash. We're gonna add Ryziel Cross and a copy of Node. We're gonna activate Cross, Special Summon Node, sack the Mammoth Shark, summon a name from the graveyard, make Detonator. Detonator is gonna attach the Twins of the Eclipse. We have the Mammoth in the graveyard, that's the second XYZ, which makes sense. That's a full board with the nuts on the board. Okay, we put everything. Special Summon X, Chainlink 1 X, Chainlink to Aggregator. Aggregator is gonna try to negate the cross. We're gonna use Detonator in order to pop the X. And then we're gonna detach from Detonator in order to pop the X. We do not negate obviously the aggregator because literally makes no sense. We go for a Desire. Desire is gonna banish 10 in order to draw 2 cards, which gets met by the negation of Totally a Wellsome, which is gonna also set the Desire on our board because why not? Why not? Who likes drawing 2? Who doesn't like drawing 2? Give me that badge. Give me that badge. Give me that badge. I like that, I like that. We get the Desire set on our board. We trigger the Toad in the graveyard in order to add back Big Jaw. Big Jaw is crazy. We go for a Book of Eclipse in order to set the entire board of Albanese, but Albanese knows what's up. He decides to use Detonator in order to pop itself because we have a Twins of the Eclipse in the graveyard. Do you remember this position? Do you remember that could have happened also in other games? Yes, I do. But Albanese was the only one who was able to accomplish actually the play around the board breaker. That sounds crazy, right? Like the most brained deck in the format. The most easy lines in the format gets messed up, except from Mike Albanese during this YCS. That sounds great. Anyways, we set our monster, we trigger the Twins of the Eclipse, we summon back Detonator. I mean, I guess we attach the rank 4 and then we attach Toad with the Detonator. That's fine, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we go Detonator, detach Toad. Then we use Toad effect to add back the Drake. We activate the Bonfire. We go normal summon Ice, which gets met by Detonator Pop. Chain Cross out on Ice. And then he scoops. Okay, so Garcia starts strong with Desire, X, Node, Double Strike, and from Albanese side we see Cross Out, Double Sword, Droll, Bonfire. Okay, let's check this out. Activate Desires. Desires is gonna draw into third strike and another Desire. This sounds crazy. Get Droll, set... Wait, get Droll, Special Summon X? Why would you Special Summon X? Why would you not just set it strike and pass? Now you have no follow-up if you make Detonator. You might actually lose because you make Detonator here. You have 3 strike. Like, do I need to explain what's a grind? Anyways, make Baguska with 3 strikes! We make Baguska with 3 strikes! We have literally no follow-up! There is no way you're gonna use another Desire! Albanese draws. Special Summon X. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Wait. Okay, yeah. Special Summon X. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. What am I missing? Did he go Chainlink 1 Aggregator, Chainlink 2 X? I think he did. Maybe to protect the aggregator? Okay, so he went Chainlink 1 Aggregator, Chainlink 2X in order to protect the aggregator. I guess from strike and shit like that. Special Summon Sword. Sword effect in order to add Ice. We make Detonator gets met by a strike. Normal Summon Ice gets met by a strike. Set 1, cross out and pass. Baguska detaches. Draw, like, set Desires. He decides to not push. Because if you switch in attack, you lose the Baguska, I guess. That's okay. Bonfire for Ice. Pass. Detach, set Book of Eclipse, pass. Draw Purulia, pass. Baguska is destroyed, normal summon Ice. Cross out on Ice. Purulia. Strike on Purulia. Activate Bonfire. Add Ext. Ext effect. Send Twins. Twins effect. Summon Baguska. Attach the Duo Drive. Add Sword. Special Summon Sword. Wait. Am I tripping? No. Okay, not yet, I guess. Go for Duo Drive using Ext and Ice. Duo Drive attach. Duo Drive add Cross. Add a second copy of Ice. Activate Cross. Now Special Summon Sword another Ice. Pitch Summon Ice. Pitch the Desires on the board. And attack for game. Garcia took the first win for the Chiming Yen fan club. At the same time, Jesse Cotton won his match for Legionnaire. They left just Joshua Bovarnik and Dominic Couch were just beginning their third and final duel. Team Legionnaire are heading to the finals. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. That was horrible gameplay, by the way. This was horrible. Disgustingly bad. Disgustingly bad, actually. Disgustingly bad. Like setting up the Baguska is crazy with the 3 strike. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. And if he has Lightning Storm or Feather Dust, you are dead anyways. You are actually dead anyways. Your Baguska is not beating a next. Let's go next. Third place playoff feature match. Daniel against Joe. Okay, so Daniel starts with a solid Tractus. Tractus for Lurry. Lurry in the graveyard. Lurry trigger. Summon itself. Go for Requiem. Requiem effect. Summon Lacrima. Lacrima dump Engraver. Engraver summon itself. Why are we not equipping Requiem? Why did we forget the sequencing? It's always Requiem before, then summon Engraver, then summon Necrokeep. Whatever. At least make the sequencing. Anyways, equip now. Make Necrokeep. Make sequence. Sequence gets hit by a solid infinite impermanence, which is not that solid to be honest, because this normal Dormouse is gonna go sturdy. Summon Rabbit, Rabbit effect, set TB11. I'm very happy that he's actually playing TB11. Go for Red Ransom, Ransom for Underground. We're gonna link the two away in order to summon SP. Banish Ransom, Ransom effect, Banish Cat. To be honest, this is such any like I don't dislike this. I don't dislike this, but I think this is so unnecessary. I think you only go for this line if you are not playing TB11. I think this SP is actually very unnecessary. I think you have to go for Binder. I think you have to go for Binder as soon as possible if you are playing TB11. And also setting TB11 instead of GWC is trolling. This is a very old sequencing, and you only do this sequencing if you are not playing TB11. Not playing TB11 is actually fine in the 2-card combos, but it makes a substantial difference in the 1-card combos, except in the 2-card combos that involves Rabbit plus Tractus or stuff like that. But in any other 2-card combo, you actually don't miss TB11. But it's actually very important in the 1-card combos. If you want to know about the no TB11 playstyle of Malice, Pack right now made a classroom and it's selling a spreadsheet about the no TB11 Malice deck list that he used in order to make top 8 at the YCS. If you want to know more about it, it's super interesting. There are many intricate lines. You have to play it kinda differently. I just think that Daniel is misplaying the living shit out of his hand, to be honest. The thing is that Dormouse, Summon Rabbit, it's fine. And then Rabbit should always set GWC in this position. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Dormouse, Summon Rabbit, Rabbit should always set GWC in this position. And then when you are playing TB11, you should actually summon the Binder in order to set TB11. is doing a very old combo in my opinion, or a combo that actually requires no TB11 in which you establish a ransom. Is it bad? Not really, no, like it's not necessary bad. It's just that you are wasting an SP that's not needed. That's about it. Like it's not horrible, if that makes sense. Anyways, draw 2 with the Chessy Cat. We now make Binder. Binder now is gonna set GWC. This is a very old combo. I really dislike this sequencing. TB11, banish the Binder, summon a second copy of White Rabbit, which is also unnecessary to summon a second copy of White Rabbit in this position, because we are probably gonna go into a into an Abao later, and the Abao can pitch the Rabbit from the end, and now you are all 3 the Rabbit out of rotation. Should have been a second Dormouse in my opinion, but that's still fine, I guess. We're gonna go into Binder, draw 1 card, we're gonna draw into Nibiru. We're gonna link all 3 away in order to summon Crypter, not making the link decoder. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He could have done this entire combo without even using GWC, but now he's using GWC for no reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I need to remake this actually. We're gonna watch his turn 1, but I actually need to show you guys this. Like I actually need to show you guys this. GWC, summon back Binder, Binder Chelling 1, Crypter Chelling 2, summon back the Crypter, banish, banish, banish the Dormouse, the Rabbit, and the TB11. Activate Dormouse, Dormouse summons back. We link the 2 away for Nightmare Griffon, use Nightmare Griffon effect. Discard, set GWC, you're right, you already used the Binder, so you had to actually go for Griffon line in order to set back the GWC. Oh my god, oh my god. Draw 1 card, we draw into Metaltronus, we link the 2 away into Abawaku. We discard actually the Underground, that could have been nice follow-up. I guess we can get the other one with Ransom later on, which is fine. We summon back SP. We set the Metaltronus and face Abao. At the end of the day, the combo worked out because the opponent had nothing. But this was so bad. Sequencing-wise, he could have done everything without... I mean, first of all, I don't think you need Griffon. I think Griffon is COP. I think the moment you reach an IP line with GWC set, the game is already over. This without Griffon is already winning with literally 5 engine cards in Riseland. But that's another story. That's literally another story. I don't know why we pitched the Underground. I like the Underground on board in this position. I would have pitched the Rabbit. I guess we are all 3 out of rotation, but you have 1 banish that you can get later on. Anyways, we pass. Joe draws another Book of Moon, so he has double Book of Moon Eclipse that are totally dead in this position. Sword and Strike. Oh my god, this is over. He admits defeat. Obviously, I would do the same. Can you tell us where to entrap in that combo? It depends which entrap you have. Usually Ash Blossom against the Binder line is super effective. Like I'm ending on the less threatening board because my opponent might play into it. And you still have game no matter what. Someone who plays the game or someone who played Malice will actually recognize the fact that even if they end on just IPGWC with the Crypter and Binder in the graveyard, they are never winning the game. But if you make Griffon, even the most stupid player in the world is gonna scoop a blind. Anyways. Standby main, activate Bonfire, we add Ext, send Eclipse again. With Ext, summon Ext. Ext is gonna add the Sword, special summon Sword, the Sword is gonna add Ice. We're gonna use the 2 in order to summon Duo Drive the Touch to add Cross, add Plugin, I guess, because he's playing Plugin, that's why he went for it. Normal summon Ice, Ice summon, summon Sword, the make Detonator. Detonator is gonna not attach, and then you use Detonator and Duo Drive to summon Twins. I mean, that works, just... I mean, the endboard works, but we're using double Twins of the Eclipse. Anyways, sack the Twins, summon Sword, use Twins, summon Detonator, chain Druids on the Twins of the Eclipse. But we have still plugins, so we are probably fine. Summon another detonator, attach the twins, activate cross effect, shuffle back sword, shuffle back X. I mean, put on the bottom. Both draw one card, we draw into desire, activate desires. That's the draw 3 combo. We always know that cross is basically searching for desire. We draw another desire, we do second Lancia, set judgment, set strike. If you lose this, you might be the GOAT, Joe. If you lose this, you might actually be the GOAT, Joe. Shotgun Lancia. We go Tract, Larry, Summon Larry, Requiem, negate with cross, activate Engraver, add Tract, Engraver effect. We pop the Druis effect, detonator effect on the Engraver, Lacrima effect, like Twins of the Eclipse in order to summon back the detonator. Daniel scoops, and now we go back to Daniel going first. Okay, so we got Daniel just opening with the Lacrima and then double strike GWC Underground, while on the Joe side we have Impermanent Sext, Ultimate Slayer, Desires, and Feather Duster. Oh my god. Activate Lacrima, send Engraver, make Requiem, Requiem summon another Engraver, keep the Requiem, summon the Necrokeep Princess, shuffle back, summon back with the 2 mix sequence, gets Imperm, Underground, Dormouse, activate Dormouse effect, banish Rabbit effect, now he's gonna set TB11. We're gonna use the 2 in order to summon Ransom into Underground, and then he makes SP again. He really likes this line. Ransom effect is gonna summon itself, banish Chessie, trigger Chessie, summon Chessie, Chessie effect, banish Underground, draw 2 cards which are 2 bestials. Holy fucking shit, we have Boldrek Druids. If we lose this, you might be the GOAT. Summon Binder effect is gonna set MTP, use TB11, TB summon second Rabbit, which makes sense, summon back the Binder draws 1 card, we draw second Druid, he might be the double GOAT. Go for finally the Link Decoder, summon back Link Decoder, set GWC, he doesn't give a shit. I promise this guy doesn't give a shit, but now it's fine. Now this is actually fine. I promise that now it's fine because he has 3 fucking bestials in hand. So this is actually fine in this position. But at this point, if I was him, I'll be real with you, I would not set MTP. Like, if you are actually going for this line, why would you set MTP when you can just set it back to GWC? And you would say, yeah, but Griffon also can set. Yes, okay, just set back the TB11. Who gives a shit? Anyways. Shelling 1, Shelling 2, we banish Rabbit, Dormouse, TB11, summon Griffon that co-linked, pitch the Druids, set GWC back, we draw another card, and we draw into third strike. Abaoku sets 3 strike, Abaoku like pitch the other Druids. He doesn't give a shit, I promise. Like, he's actually playing randomly because he's like, yo, I have 3 strike, how am I gonna lose this? Well, this is how you're gonna lose this. Activate RP Feather Duster, and he's still probably gonna win this, by the way. He's still gonna probably win this. Summon Binder, 3 strike to the graveyard with GWC and MTP07. We don't use MTP in order to add because there is actually a play that you can do. You can banish the MTP, you can put it back with the Crypter, or you can summon it back, like you can summon back the Rabbit with Abaoku maybe later on, or you can banish it with the Boldrek and then we summon back the Rabbit, which makes sense, and then in chain to Rabbit we can, we can use Crypter to put back the MTP, then we can banish the Rabbit effect, can set back the MTP, so it makes sense to not use it. We go RP Feather, we just go Binder to banish the Crypter, which makes sense in my book. No, he should also banish the MTP. This is a huge mistake. This is a fucking huge mistake. He could have used MTP. He has to banish this MTP. He has to banish this MTP. He has to banish this MTP because it hurts when you don't pee. Okay, anyways. Feather Duster resolves, activate Desires. Desires effect resolves. Draw Ice, draw another Desire. Yo, Desires into Desires has to be like one of the conical draws during this event. Activate Ultimate Slayer on a Bawaku, shuffle back. Send the Bucephalus into Garura draw 1. Garura draw 1, we draw into another Ultimate Slayer, Ext Chelling 1, Aggregator Chelling 2, Crypter Chelling 3. We put back the Rabbit and we banish the Ext. We summon Lacrima. We summon Requiem with Lacrima, and then we summon Lacrima again, send Paradise. Activate Ice, Chain SP. Summon Ext, summon Sword. Add Ice in hand, now with Boldrake. Boldrake effect is gonna banish the aggregator. Special summon Ice, make Exiton. Why are we not using book? Because you wanna keep it for follow-up, I guess. Activate Boldrake, chain Exiton Knight, send everything to the graveyard. SP comes back. What am I missing? Okay, so basically what happens is that another card in Daniel End spawns.
Magic.
From the written note, like from the written duel, basically Daniel has another bestial somehow. I mean, Konami said so I'm gonna stick to it. Druid's banish Binder, summon back the Binder. Draw one card, we draw Dormouse, Knight's our turn. Add Ash, draw Ash, draw Dormouse, draw Ash, it's a minus left on the clock. Normal summon Dormouse, White Rabbit, no effect because there is nothing left. We go for Access Code. Access Code effect, banish the Malice Encryptor, summon back the Cryptor, Battle Phase, GG. So, I don't know how Daniel has an extra card in hand. Konami said so, we're gonna stick to it. Just give me a second, let me go to the bathroom and then we can go to the final.
Later.
Start this up. We got solid Jesse Cotton with a solid Ice. Special summon Ext. Ext add Sword, that's Finsmith. We go for Exiton Knight, summon Requiem, Requiem effect, summon Lacrima, dump Engraver, equip Requiem, finally someone who does actually the combo correctly the way it's supposed to be. The sequence is equip Requiem, activate Engraver, summon Engraver, shuffle back the Exiton Knight, make Necro Keep, make Caesar, special summon Sword, at least motherfucker knows the combo. Special summon Sword, add Ext, special summon Ext, dump again the Exiton Knight. Go for Duo, Duo attach, activate Duo, gets met by an Effect Veiler. Set impermanence pass, we go for Bonfire into Ext. Droll and Lockbird on that, cross out on Droll, activate Lacrima, summon back Requiem, Requiem effect, summon Lacrima, dump Paradise, Aggregator, Chainlink 2, Ext, Chainlink 1, on the Caesar add Node, special summon Sword, Sword add Ice, and then we have to go into Exiton Knight on our own, gets hit by an Infinite Impermanence, special summon Node, summon back. He detaches for cost the Engraver, go Dweller. Dweller effect, normal summon Ice, Ice summon Sword, make Duo, activate Duo to attach, Duo second effect, gets hit by an Ogre, and the game is over. Next. Game 2, Bonfire, add Ext, gets hit by a Droll from Jesse, chain Crossout. Crossout banish Droll, send Twins of the Eclipse for Ext, and then he's gonna add Sword. Sword effect, add Ice, use the 2 in order to make Duo Drive effect, search for Cross, search for plugin. Activate Cross, normal summon Ice, special node, detach the Duo, summon back, make detonator, wipe it. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's why he's doing that, because then he's gonna Okay, that works now. Attach the Eclipse, activate plugin summons back and attach another material on detonator, make dweller effect just to get a draw of the cross, that makes sense. Put back plugin, put back node, gets another Ash Blossom, unfortunately. Draw phase, cotton, yes, engraver, double X cross sword, shotgun dweller, main phase 1, summon X, dump dweller, X effect gets negated. No, actually, no, it doesn't get negated. It's getting, like, Aidin decides to chain detonator to pop it, that makes sense. Pop X, negate on resolution using cross, special summon sword effect gets popped by detonator. Add ice, normal summon ice, Ash Blossom. Normal summon ice gets met by an Ash Blossom. Activate the Rizel Cross detonator to pop itself, I believe. Activate Eclipse, summon back detonator, attach twins, activate cross, activate detonator, pop the cross, scoops. Game 3. Activate Tractus, add engraver, pitch Lurry effect, summon itself back. Oh my god, double Fuwa, sounds crazy. Activate Requiem, chain Fuwa, chain... or just chain one Fuwa. Okay, just one Fuwa, and Requiem summons the engraver from the end because I think Aidin read the possible outplay in which Jesse Cotton could have summoned the engraver from the end because he added it of Tractus. Yeah, that's very spotted actually. Talent, look at the end, take the X, and I think he's gonna pass here actually. And I think he's gonna pass here actually. Yeah, I think so. I don't see why I should push here. I mean, I keep Requiem, engraver on itself because he saw the Metal Tronus. He's scared that he has a material or he can do something. Pass, that makes sense. And Team Legionnaire is the winner of the Team YCS Las Vegas. Okay, no, okay, let's go back. Arnett drew a triple tactical talent and then Cotton learned that both of his teammates won their matches. There was no need to continue the duel. Team Legionnaire is the winner of Team YCS Las Vegas. Congratulations to Jesse Cotton, Dominic Couch and Mike Albanese. Okay, so let's analyze the situation real quick. Jesse Cotton decided to pop engraver. He draws talent, I believe. Sets call by, sets Metal Tronus, pass. Okay, now engraver, shuffle back Requiem. I think you have to call by the grave. And then if he draws any normal summon, that's like a Ryzel name. You can always Metal Tronus there. And it's a top deck war basically, but Aidin is winning this game state so far. It's a top deck war, but Aidin is at a very big advantage, to be honest, because he has way more chances. Because let's assume that Jesse Cotton actually top decks a name, and the name is Ice, right? Normal summon Ice, activate Metal Tronus on Ice, pass turn, right? Now the thing is that if even Aid does not, even if Aidin does not actually top deck a play, he still has the Fuwalos that's gonna check Jesse Cotton later on. So this Fuwalos is gonna be live if Cotton draws a play, because he's gonna call by the engraver and he's out of rotation. He's gonna Metal Tronus the play, and he's gonna Metal Tronus the only play. And now we are in a situation in which is, if Aidin top decks a play, Jesse can Fuwa. If he doesn't top deck a play, then Aidin can Fuwa. So it's actually a very weird game state in which maybe the first one who plays might lose the game, when it's usually like the reverse. That's super interesting. There is also another thing that Aidin could do, like actually activating Call by the Grave now on engraver, because so the Requiem is still in the graveyard. which in my opinion can also make sense. Like actually banishing Engraver right now with the Call by the Grave, keep the Requiem in the graveyard, and like the position is gonna be super hard to navigate for Jesse. Set the Metal Tronus, and if he top decks a play, you can Metal Tronus. And then maybe if he has an extension in hand, you can steal Fua, and you're still fine, and it's like less consequential. There is less punishes, to be honest, and like it's not bad, decent, playable. I think it could have been a nice grind if we were able to watch it out, but unfortunately this is how it ended, because if the other two teammates win the games, you guys basically win the match and there is no reason to continue. And I'm actually glad that Konami did not stream this YCS in Las Vegas, because from the replays I think it would have been such an unwatchable YCS. Obviously I'm joking, I love this game and I want it to succeed, and I would have watched the YCS so bad, as well as the ban list that was announced, but they tricked us, they lied to us and there was no ban list. But it was such a bad gameplay that I watched today, to be honest. Like it was actually a very bad gameplay. I wish that like the next YCS are gonna do better than this. That's it. I wish you a wonderful day and I'll see you next time.